come on. Now let's solve reading. Just remember our three strategies, how we solve. Okay, first, understanding the passage, and we also see grammar over here and another collocations. That's it. Only three things. If I come to grammar, understanding, or what? To understand the passage, so read thoroughly, okay, and try to memorize the main keywords over here. Now let's start, guys. Come on. Okay. Fancy a locust for lunch? Probably not. If you live in the West, okay, if you live in the West, okay, living, let's see, probably not if you live in the West, but as well, it's a different story. But what? Edible insects, termites, okay, another dragonflies, and okay, we have variety of number, you can see, okay, and are on the menu, okay, for n. Now what I said, we need grammar, right? What I said, we need grammar. After n, there should be what? A, E, I, O, U related words. Guys, let's check it out. Come on, A, E, yes. We don't need to change. Okay, what I said, it was a grammar. Okay, another understanding of the passage. We don't need anything. We shouldn't even not required to read the content. Okay, you can see. Sometimes reading and writing, fill in the blanks is a very tough task, I guess, but you can crack it, guys. Let's see. Another one. 80% of the world's pollution, more than 1,000 species of insects are something up. Okay, up, warming up of something. There might be collocations as well. Let's check it out. They are, okay. Okay, they are, okay. More than 1,000 species of insects are up, okay, are served up, provided up, supplied up, operate up. No, it should be served up or provided. No, yes, only served up, because served up is the collocation. What I said, one was understanding of the passage, second was grammar, yeah, and third one was, remember guys, what was the third one? Third one was the collocations, and this is the collocation, guys, and served up is a collocations. Okay, now, okay, let's move forward. Around the world, 1,000 of served up around the world. Okay, for examples, kungu cakes, okay, it's a name. Kungu cakes made from meats are kungu cakes. Now how you can read, guys? Let's see. You can read like kungu cakes are up in parts of Africa. What is this? Let's see. Kungu cakes made from meats are parts of Africa. Mexico is an eating insect. Let's see, what is it? It is an eating insect. And you can also see we have used served over here, eating and served. Yes, you can also see understanding of the passage. No worries, we have two tips over here. You can see they are served up is a collocation, and insect eating, we have another options as well. You guys can see. Okay, or entomophagus hotspot, where more than 200 species are something. Okay, entomophagus hotspot where more than 200 species are served. What is it? Mexico. What? Mexico, where? What is where meaning? It means Mexico. So understanding of the passage is very necessary, guys. Okay, Mexico, more than are served. What? In Mexico. Okay, let's see. Now what is this? Are where more than are consumed, because they are talking about eating, insect eating. Okay, insect eating hotspot. It is an insect eating hotspot where more than 200 insect species are consumed. Okay, now come on. If you are not understanding what I'm trying to say, then I suggest you guys to watch my simple complex and compound sentence which is grammar masterclass chapter 1. Okay, go and watch that, and after that you can understand what is this, how it is linked with this. Okay, okay, come on, we need to move forward. Demand is so high that 40 species are now under something. Okay, you guys can see there is a demand high. Okay, and now let's try to identify. Okay, they are now demand is so high. Okay, let's understand first. Demand are so high. Okay, now let's understand. Okay, that's why understanding of passage is required. Come on. Mm, Demand are so high that 40 species. Okay, due to the demand high, what demand high is so high that 40 species are now under something. Okay, and including white agate worms. White agate worms. Okay, let's see. These caterpillars of the Tokila giant. They are the caterpillars of the butterfly fish around. Okay, what is agate worms? These are the caterpillars. That's how it is built. Okay, so you need to understand. Come on, fish around $250 a kilogram. It is that much expensive. So it's, even though its price is high, and yeah, you can see eating insects makes something sense. Okay, what is sense? Okay, let's see that. Some contain more. Okay, insect eating insects makes some sense. What kind of sense? Okay, let's try to see. Okay, we need hints. Some contain more protein than meat or fish. Okay, some contain more protein. Okay, the female gypsy moth, for instance, is about 80% of protein. Okay, uh, it can be a good source of vitamin and minerals. Okay, a type of caterpillar eaten in Angola. Caterpillar. Okay, yeah, no worry. Angola. Mm, 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 mm. How do they taste like is the question. Ants have a lemon tag apparently wears a taste of mint and fire papaya of watermelon. You have probably inadvertently already tested some of these things. Okay, already tested some of these things, as insects are often accidental tourists in other types of food. Accidental tourists. Okay, the US Food and Drug Administration even issues guideline. Why are they issuing guideline? For the number of insect spots allowed in certain foods. Okay, for the number of allowed in certain foods. Okay, for example, it is acceptable for 225 grams of macaroni to contain up to 225 insect fragments. Okay, it is acceptable for okay something. Now, what makes it? So, okay, let's see. Now let's see the options. Okay, demand is so high because okay, well okay, because it is so high. Okay, it is now under dive danger risk of threat. It is under risk, under danger, under okay, danger is okay, okay, they are under threat. Okay, threat. Okay, we are always under threat. It is also collocations. Okay, come on. Eating insects makes, let's see. Okay, insects can be a good source of vitamins and minerals. Okay, yeah, vitamins and nutrients. Yeah, you can see, guys. You can clearly see that we have option over here, right? What is it? It is dietary sense. Why it is diet or nutritional sense? Because we're talking about good source of vitamins, minerals. Okay, and these are okay. It also contains okay, rich in iron, zinc, and thiamine. It's also using some technical words. Okay, and what do they taste like? And okay, and it's talking about something. So it should be. mm, Eating insects makes nutritional sense or dietary sense. Okay, what kind of sense? Food sense? No, food sense. It makes food sense. Positional, nutritional sense. Okay, food science, insect mix which some contains more protein. Talking about protein, so it's nutrition. Okay, nutrition or yeah, nutrition. There are a okay. For example, kungu cakes made from maize. Okay, you can also read like kungu cakes are in a parts of Africa. What is kungu cakes made from maize? Now let's see what is kungu cakes. What is this example about? More than 1,000 species of insects are served up around the world. Kung fu are in parts are a weakness in parts of Africa. No delicacy because we are talking here about eating and something. Okay, that's why we need to use delicacy because they are served up. Served means now they are served in a plate and it is a delicacy. Okay, that's how we need to find these answers. Now, come on, what? Okay, and that makes sense, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for helping me. Okay, thank you, everybody. You guys can see how we have solved this. And yeah, come on. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay. Mm, okay. Smart students, I guess you have understood how we solve. Again, I repeat that how we need to solve is only four things over here, and those are one is understanding the passage, and you see that answers are in the passage, right? And another one is grammar, and another is collocations. For collocations, okay, I will make one video for that as well. Okay, but um, just understand the passage and make grammar. Grammar is the more very great thing. Okay. Okay, come on. Now let's see another one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Dogs make great listeners. Okay. It is what all passage is about. Okay. But first, we always understand. So we don't need to see the options first. Okay. We need to understand the passage because it's a rule number one. It's strategy number one. Okay. Come on. Okay. Dogs make great listeners. But why? Let's see. And that may be because what is that maybe? That maybe means makes a dogs that may be because of men's. Why? That's it is connected. Okay, guys. After fully stop, don't think that yeah, it should be simple. No, it is a combination. A passage is a combination of simple, compound, and a complex sentence. Okay, understanding these three things will make you a hero. Will make you a hero, not only in reading, not only for this fill in the blanks. It's all for reading, and yeah, it helps in your writing as well. Now, come on. And that may be because man and man's best friend use analogous brain regions to process voices. They use analogous brain regions to process voices. Okay, come on. Another research almost 200 sound samples. Okay, what are the samples? Including human and canine. Including human and canine. Okay, come on. Let's check it out. Check the options first. Collected because we have 200 sound samples. Okay, or they might have investigated as well. Researchers together almost no. Researchers collected almost, composed together calm. Yeah, collected is the correct answers. Okay, well done. It should be right. Okay, including human and canine as well. Okay, human and canine, including human and canine, tongue or vocalizations, language or talking. What is this canine? Now, this is just two sentences. I guess this is not even the first. Yes, it's second one sentences. And in this, how we can identify the answers. So we need to understand the passage. Now let's move on to understand the remaining things. Come on, as well as environmental noises and silence as well. Okay, it is including human and canine something, as well as environmental noises and silence. There must be similar terms, but will understand. We'll solve this at last now. They played these clips to 22 people. Okay, played these clips to 22 people. Okay, 22 people were played this clip. Okay, come on, played this clip. And 11 dogs. What 11 dogs? While the subject's brain were functional MRI scans. Okay, grammar. Okay, let's see. It's grammar. Okay, yeah, okay. They were going because in after the blank right after was where there should always be ing, and this is the grammar rule. Okay, and let's see. And undergoing functional MRI scans. Grammar. Just remember 3 steps. What are those? Grammar, understanding the passage, grammar, and collocations. Now let's see another one. Human brains tuned in most to vocal sound. What human brains? Human brains tuned in most to vocal sounds. Okay. Dogs were most sensitive to. They were most. Okay. First, these clips too, and these are the subjects were. Dog brains were most sensitive to environmental noises, but they still had a lot in common. They had a lot in common. What they have lot in common? Let's see. A dedicated brain area. Okay, what have common? We're most sensitive to environmental noises. We're most sensitive to environmental noises. Okay, but they still had a common. What? Dog brains. Yes, dog brains still had common. Okay, human brains and dog brains. Okay, they have common thing. Okay, okay, that's why understanding is required. You guys can see. I will show you, don't worry. Dog brains and human brains. Okay, but they still had a lot in common. They have something. What? A dedicated brain area reacted to vocalizations in their own species. Okay, reacted something to vocalizations. Okay, to the vocalizations of their own species, and that area also to the voices of the other species. Okay, what? That area also a dedicated brain area. Okay, and that area, what is that area? That area is dedicated brain area. Okay, reacted to the vocalizations and to their after, and also something to the voices of the other species. Okay, what species reacted to other species? Okay, let's see. Meanwhile, a brain region noted emotion in a voice with strong response to a cheery sounds. Strong response to whom? To cheery sounds like laughter, and a weaker reaction to unhappy noises like canine whining. Okay, noises like canine whining. Okay, here is also a canine. We can see the options again. Come on. The study is in the journal Current Biology. The study is in the journal Current Biology. Seems that thousands of years of domestication have made our furry friends sensitive to the same vocal cues we are. You can confide in Fido. Okay. Have made our furry friends sensitive. Okay. Now we'll see the answers and we'll choose because we have already understood so many things. Okay. A dedicated brain area reacted something to the vocalization to their own species. Okay, how? And that area also to the voices of other species. That means noted emotion in a voice. That okay. Meanwhile, a different brain region noted emotion. Okay, let me see. A strong response to cheery sounds like laughter and weaker reaction to unhappy noises like canine whining. Let's see, is there whining or not? Okay, noises, vocalizations. Okay, noises, unhappy noises, including human and human. human language, or what is this? Unhappy noises reaction to thousand of domestication, as well as environmental noises, including human and canine. Human talks, human vocalizations, no, and canine and human canine tongue, canine wheeling, canine talking. Okay. The study of assume the thousands of years of demonstration. You can see we have used ing, and I also used ing over here. Think canon talking, canon whining. So I guess these are the synonyms. Okay, come on. A dedicated brain area reacted to the vocalizations. Okay, vocalizations is the answers, because to the vocalizations of their own species, including human and canine. Canine are species. Okay, vocalizations of their species. It's a vocalizations of their own species and canine species. Sorry, canine vocalizations. That's how we solved. Okay, come on, another one. A dedicated brain area reacted to the, okay, how, and that area also to the voices of other species. Also encountered, okay, also, and that area reacted to the vocalizations. It has reacted, and that area reacted. How is reacted? And that area also responded to the voices of other species, reacted to the vocalizations of their own species and other species. Yeah, and they reacted to the vocalizations with a strong response. Different brain regions, not an emotion, with a strong response in cherry sounds like laughter and happiness. Okay, seems domestication are made furry sensitive to vocal coach. Made our furry reacted powerfully, steadily to the vocalizations. Okay, and that area also responded to the voices. We reacted not weakly, okay, strongly in that area. Why? Because strong response to the cherry sounds. Okay, come on, another. Meanwhile, we have a strong response over there.